Okay, we are live. 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 Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another stream, and probably the biggest stream of the season. As tonight it is title deciding night in Serie A. Napoli or Inter Milan? Who? By the way, I'm watching the Spurs parade at the same time, so I do apologise if I keep getting a little bit distracted. But it is an absolutely massive night in Serie A. Napoli or Inter, who is going to win the league, has been one of the greatest Serie A seasons of all time. It's been absolutely brilliant. Title race has gone down to the last day. The race for Europe has gone down to the final day. And of course, relegation has also gone down to the final day. But tonight, it is about the title. It's either Napoli's night or they are in pole position. They just need to win. A win for Napoli tonight over Cagliari. The title goes to Naples. But any slip-ups from Napoli gives Inter the chance away at FC Como. Oh, hold on, I need to listen to Ange. I need to listen to Ange, I'm sorry. Oh, Ange must have gone. Yeah! Go on, Ange! Yeah! 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 That's my give him a lifetime contract. Give him a lifetime contract. Way! Oh, I fucking love him. Right! Come on, Ange! Oh my god, it's the coldest of all time. That is my manager right there. I fucking love you. Coglu. Oh, Ange Postecoglou. Oh, Ange Postecoglou. Oh, that's the coldest mic drop of all time. Right, anyway, let's concentrate back to this. But yeah, of course, like I was saying, it's an absolutely huge night of football. I mean, Napoli, they're in control. They just need to win. Napoli just need to win. And to be honest, I think they'll do it. I mean, they're playing a Cagliari side, 14th, not much to play for them. I mean, you could say the same with Inter and with Como with not much to play for, but you know, they're in pole position, Napoli. And do I see them losing at home? Not really. I really don't. But you never know. You never know. It is Serie A, anything can happen. Both teams dropped points last week, but this is what we want. I mean, this is what we want. We want drama. We want absolutely everything to happen. Red cards, fights. We want everything to happen tonight. And I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. It should be an absolutely brilliant night of football. And yeah, but I mean, it just, it should be a brilliant night. I mean, Napoli, it's in their hands. It's in their hands. It's in Napoli's hands. They've got to. The job's simple for them. Win. The job is simple, and that is win. And that is win. And to be honest, I think they'll do it. Like I said, I do think it will be Napoli's night. I just don't see them losing. I really don't. Unless Cagliari put out one of the best performances of all time, I don't see Napoli. I don't see Napoli losing, but Inter as well. You know, I mean, they've still got a chance. To be honest, the game they have. Inter have got the harder game because Como recently are on fire. 8 games unbeaten. They're unbelievable. Anyway, I need to turn the parade off. I don't want to turn the parade off, but I have to. But anyway, the players are walking out. Napoli versus Cagliari. Who will be crowned champions of Italy? Will it be Napoli's night, or will the title be heading back to the blue side of Milan once again? Let's find out with the commentator for the Napoli game, which is myself, Zach Tominski. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, where tonight it could be Napoli's night. 2 years on from winning the title. 2 years on from winning the title. Will tonight be their night? The task is simple for Antonio Conte and his team, and that is win. Victory for Napoli tonight. The title is returning to this great city of Naples. But any slip-ups from Napoli tonight, it will give Inter and Simeone Inzaghi's team the chance to snatch the title and return the Scudetto back to Milan. The atmosphere is absolutely rocking inside the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Luciano Spalletti guided Napoli to the title. He walked Napoli to the league in 2023. It hasn't been like that in 2025. But can Antonio Conte do what he did with Inter in 2021? And that is win the league. And just the atmosphere, like I said, absolutely rocking. It is absolutely rocking. Napoli know this is a massive night. Literally, not even joking when I say this, 400,000 Napoli fans applied for tickets for this game. This is how much this game means to the fans. I mean, you could probably imagine all the fans in the streets and the pubs just outside the stadium. This could be their night. It really, really could. But mate, could it be? Could tonight be the night for Napoli? Or can Inter steal it off them? We'll have to find out, won't we? And of course, a brilliant tifo there from the Napoli Ultras. There can only be one winner. Napoli or Inter. Who will win the league? Of course, the two managers there. It is actually Christian Stellini on the sideline tonight. Antonio Conte was sent off in the game last week at Parma, so he's up in the stands. So it'll be Christian Stellini's job to try and guide Napoli to 3 points. Or can Davide Nicola and his Cagliari side shock Napoli and hand the title to Inter? Let's run through the team news and we'll start with Napoli. Alex Meret is in goal. It's Di Lorenzo, Romani, Oliveira and Spinazzola in the defence. Ongisa starts alongside Billy Gilmore, Politano, Raspadori and Scott McTominay. And Romelu Lukaku leads the line. It could be a special night for the two Scottish internationals in Billy Gilmore and Scott McTominay, as they can become the first Scottish players in 120 years to win the Italian league. The last players to do that, I can't remember their names, but they both played for Juventus and they did it in 1905. A very, very long time ago. For Cagliari, Sherry is in goal. Zappa Yerimina, formerly of Everton. Luberto in the defence. Soltea, Adopo, Makuembo, Diallo, and Aguero in midfield. And the front two is Viola and Piaccoli. The stakes are high at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. named after the legend himself. He will be looking down from heaven tonight, hoping that Napoli can do what they did 2 years ago and secure the title. Fuck's sake. Oh, just fuck's sake. Rather have done it on my own, but oh well. Here's what it is. Anyway, there's a minute's silence before kick-off. Fuck's sake. Well, Cody's joining. I mean, that's it. I guess, yeah, whatever. Rather have done it on my own, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Just have to move on. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is.
There we are. Yeah, and yes, of course. Well, obviously Zach's doing Napoli, whilst I'm watching Inter. Got the Inter game on.
And here we are. We're off at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Will it be Napoli's night, or can Inter snatch the title off them?
How weird is this? They got fucking Matt Smith. I love the fact how the English commentary in Serie A, they actually don't do it in Italy. Unless if it's a Champions League game.
You got to have it on low because I'm already streaming them.
Yeah.
How are you doing on YouTube anyway?
I know, because it's European. Because it's not like the Brem. It's weird.
Left channel, it worked really well. He scored that lovely goal. That's brilliant to play with.
Yeah.
Do you actually feel like you're better?
I a little bit.
I'm not hungry, but I'm not full of. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Rome. Oh, Ranieri's retiring again. Oh, that's a bit pants. That's a bit. Como.
In blue. Black. Yellow.
Yeah, and then into.
They're in the white.
Yeah.
Why don't you show you the colours up there? What are in?
I don't know.
McTominay. Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about McTominay being a
Lukaku playing.
Lukaku.
Mm-hmm.
DeMarco's in here. Oh, good ball! Oh, what a save!
So Inter have got to win to win the league, or whoever he's watching have got to win to win the league.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
so
happens if they both draw?
Napoli win the league by a point.
Right,
So Inter have to win and they need Napoli not to win, pretty much.
right.
Calgary.
Very confusing.
Who's got here on the final day? Torino. Oh, they've all got winnable games. So the race for fourth is in Juve's hands.
You won this league last year?
Inter. And even better way to do it than beating AC Milan to win the league as well. Beating AC Milan. Obviously, they're both at San Siro. Like, Lazio Roma share the Olimpico.
What's that for, like, having to change the fucking colours of the fucking...
Right, this stadium's definitely a bucket list. Como. There we go. Oh. Oh yeah, have you heard about fucking Palace could miss out on the Europa League?
I can't see how
Why?
you can do that.
No, because of if Lyon were to qualify, if they're allowed in European football, the owners that own Palace have a stake in Lyon as well. Sorry, but that's a shame. You should be allowed though, despite the same owner. You should be able to.
Okay. Raspadori. Cross here with Di Lorenzo. Omenay trying to slip it into the good defending by Yerry Mina. That's just sneaked out of play.
Well, yeah, PSG are in the French Cup final tomorrow. Also, Pepe Reina's in his last game as a player before he retires. So
Raspadori puts it into the box. Oh, had it just missed by Anguissa. Politano picks it up. Good start this for Napoli. Back in it goes. Dealt with again by Mina. And now Cagliari on the break. Piaccoli.
How much is that? 12 drums you play?
Oh,
How much is that a go?
I did something.
I'm back for that.
Free kick.
Yeah, I've noticed that on some sites. Weird, isn't it? How much you got on there?
Oh yeah, Sunday's the Portuguese Cup final between Benfica Benfica and Sporting. Oh yeah, Simone Inzaghi's not on the touchline either.
No, I think he got sent off.
You watched both games, didn't you?
Yeah. Here we go. Free kick for Cagliari. About 8 minutes in goes the delivery. Good defending there by McTominay, I think.
How long's he been managing for?
Only a year, I think. Yeah, got Como out of Serie B.
Well, that's a Spurs parade done. Wish I was there, man, but couldn't go.
Oh dear. Spurs parade, eh? Jesus. Here we go. Oh.
Don't lag. I am not in the mood for lagginess today. I am not in the mood for lag today.
What's up here? Oh.
Viola with the corner for Cagliari. It's not a bad ball in, dealt with by Billy Gilmore, I think. Oh, and Cagliari giving it away. Spinazzola's in here. Good ball into the box. McTominay, good save. And the rebound is over the bar from Raspadori. And that's a golden opportunity which is gone for Napoli.
It's a poor touch. Pereira nicks in and then he gets caught on the ankle. I thought that might have been a yellow card. But to follow through, his first touch is so poor. Taking his own time, it's got then off on Pereira. I think this is so much. You've got those cookies because, of course, it's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Do join us for as we watch Inter again. Obviously next week, as it is of course the Champions League final against PSG at the Allianz Arena.
Yeah, not on YouTube though, on thingy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And then obviously we got playoff final. Playoff final coming up. To claim to claim the last place in to claim the last spot in the Premier League. Will it be Sunderland or will it be Sheffield United? Oh yeah,
Gisa.
oh yeah. Fucking Sunderland fans have already travelled to London, and Sunderland have travelled.
Oh, brilliant chance here. Oh, it's another good save from Sherry. Tell you what, Napoli have been all over Cagliari at the minute, I have to be honest with you.
Fair enough. Follow. What? Sorry, I meant Sunderland. Sunderland's fans have already invaded London. That they've already travelled in their numbers. Tomorrow. To be fair though, I won't blame them. I won't blame Sunderland fans though for travelling down the day before.
No.
The night before.
Corner for Napoli. It's not a bad delivery. Lukaku was near. Ball's going back into the box. Can it be kept in play? Yes, it can just about, I think. Oliveira puts it back into the box. Lukaku's in there. And the flag goes up eventually. Thing offside, I don't really know. Liberto. Aguero back to Leperto. Cleared forward by Sherry for Cagliari. It's not a very good clearance either. Of course, there is no Antonio Conte on the touchline tonight after his red card at Parma last week. So there's Christian Stellini who's leading the line tonight. Spinazzola blocked again by Mina. And Napoli win a throw-in. Oh, Real Betis are playing tonight.
Yeah, it's the fact.
Oh,
Hey, Dad, have you heard about it?
penalty there, but he's...
Have you heard about what Enzo Maresca said about Real Betis?
No.
No, because La Liga have moved the Valencia game to tonight, so it gives Betis an extra 2 days. An extra 2 days to prepare for the final. So as soon as Chelsea play on Sunday, they have to hit the training ground first thing in the morning. The training ground the first thing in the morning. With the final being on Wednesday. With the final being on Wednesday, and then have an actual final training session at the stadium. Isn't Roll in it?
Yeah. Chance here. That's another good save. Gilmore. McTominay. Oh my God. How Napoli not winning? Spinazzola. Puts it back into the box. Cleared away. Not as far as Gilmore. Headed away by Mina for Cagliari. Mate, Napoli are all over Cagliari. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. Here's Billy Gilmore.
Giovanni Di Lorenzo. McDonald's.
Cleared away by Leperto. Throw in for Napoli. Mate, the atmosphere is absolutely rocking inside the Maradona. It's named after the man himself.
Who was a god? Who was a god at Naples?
Anguissa on the ball again, formerly of Fulham as well.
Oh, Zambo and Giza. Yeah.
Oliveira. Here's Scott McTominay. Cuts past McTominay looking to get the shot off. He's not going to get the shot off though, and that Cagliari looks to break into on the counter attack here. But it's Napoli winning it back pretty much straight away.
Was that Sergio Oliveira by chance? Or was it someone else?
No, someone else.
All right. Come over the corner. Oh. Obviously, you've watched Coma more than you've watched Coma more than me. So how do you think they've done?
I think it's been a good season for them first season back. I mean, recently they've been on an absolutely mad run of form, which is brilliant. But, they just have to keep up the momentum going into next season.
I think they'll be all right next year. Ooh. Wait, have I got the bottom three in La Liga? La Liga, bang on. Surely not. Oh no! Oh, I've got the bottom three bang on correct, but I got Leganes and Las Palmas the other way around. Right, here we go. Let's check the tape.
Headed again, won by McTominay. Tell you what, he's been absolutely brilliant this season. Scott McTominay.
Yeah.
What a player.
Barca and Real I've got wrong.
Mongisa wins it back.
Atletico got right.
Di
Real got
Lorenzo.
right.
Was Di Lorenzo looking to be Di Lorenzo looking to see what Maradona did back in when Napoli won it, of course, to be captain and do it. I think Di Lorenzo was captain when Napoli won it the first time.
2023.
2 years ago.
How mad is that Napoli won the league 2 years ago? It's fucking unbelievable. Oh yeah, if that happens, then fucking Kavici Kvaratskhelia has won his second title this year. Because by default, if you started the season at Napoli, even if you move permanently, I think you'll get a winner's medal. Because if you're at
Billy Gunn was on the ball for Napoli. Spinazzola.
fucking Osasuna are only 1 point of a Europa League spot. The Europa League spot. Okay, no, they can still get into the Europa League. Osasuna.
Spinazzola. Here's Oliveira. Cross to Romani. Yerry Mina probably been Cagliari's best player at the moment, I have to be honest. And the foul given to Cagliari. Yerry Mina winning the foul there.
Goal! And Stefan de Vrij has given into the lead. And the atmosphere in Naples is now heading into silence. Because now, as it stands, Inter have won the league. And, well, if you're talking about European football, we've got some breaking news. Jonathan Tah to Bayern Munich. Here we go. Fucking hell. Leverkusen are literally losing all their best players. Florian Wirtz is going. Frimpong's gone to Liverpool, and now Jonathan Tah's. I know he left on a Frimpong, yeah. Oh my god. Sos own a game scored ball. Oh my god, Come on! I know he's on a free, but why would you want to go to a fellow rival of Leverkusen? Fucking Bayern. That's them winning 11-10.
Here come Cagliari on this right-hand side. One back by Spinazzola.
Oh, mate. Who remembers him? What's talking is that? Spinazzola. It's a shame. I feel like since that injury in the Euros, he hasn't been the same. Euro 2020, but I thought in that tournament he was absolutely brilliant to watch. Well,
so yeah, the title's heading to Milan again.
Inter are into the front of the title pack. Uh-oh.
Spinazzola, good body strength by Lukaku. McTominay finds Raspadori blocked by Laperto.
Inter, Napoli, and Atalanta are all confirmed in next season's Champions League. So tomorrow, only one out of Juve, Roma, or Lazio will claim the last Champions League place.
Sunday.
Wait, what? Oh, mate. Yeah, but technically, it's in Juve's hands really because they've all got winnable games. Oh, they got Venet. Well, hang on. Wait, are Venezia in a relegation battle?
Yeah,
Fucking
they
hell.
are.
So that fucking hell. No, actually, Juve might not have the easiest game then.
I mean, Lazio got a relegation team, and Roma got Torino, who are playing for nothing.
So ideally, Roma have probably got the better chance then. If Juve and Lazio are playing two relegation threatened teams, but ideally all three of them should win though. And then obviously Juve, but then Juve do enough.
Oliveira and the passes hit too heavy to find Raspadori. That'll be a goal kick for Cagliari. So, of course, as it stands, the title heading to the San Siro for the second year running into the first team as it stands to do back-to-back titles since Juventus 18-19, 19-20.
You mean, yeah, but the first team to win back-to-back titles since fucking Juventus is nine in a row. Because you got remember before 2021, Juventus won nine titles in a row, and like nobody could catch them at all. You know what? I feel sorry.
Lukaku's in here. Lukaku! Good save.
Ooh. I feel a bit sorry for Juve, not gonna lie. Because ideally, they shouldn't even be scrapping their lives for a Champions League place. They should be at least be fighting for the league, I guess. But I mean, you just can't deny Inter over the last few years and probably have been Italy's best team.
Oh man, no, this match sounds more interesting than this one, and there's no goals in it.
I think Inter as well. They've got the fucking Champions League final on their mind as well.
Yeah, their front three isn't strong. Correa, Zalewski, and Thuram.
Wait, so they've got Thuram and Martinez on the bench?
Martinez, I think. I'm not sure with Thuram.
Unless if he's resting Thuram for the final, then. Resting Thuram for the final. He's been a quality player this year. Federico Di Marco. Martin. Oh my god! So an Inter fans got the Napoli, or some fans got the Napoli game on their phone.
It's all been Napoli so far in this. Opening 26 minutes at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, where it still is Napoli 0, Cagliari 0. Oh, there's Martinez.
Oh, fucking Shelburne, eh? The champions of Ireland seem to be struggling. He's struggling in a minute. Already 10 points behind Shamrock Rovers at this stage of the season already.
Scott McTominay picks the ball up for Napoli. Plays it down the line to Spinazzola. Could this be promising for Napoli? Spinazzola, Lukaku's waiting. And it's still alive here. There's a massive appeals for handball, I think. The referee blows his whistle and Cagliari win a free kick.
Fucking hell. Grazie. But who's in the title group? When's the final game? Oh, ideally, Club Brugge need. Oh my god! If Union Saint Gilloise,
Watchalong keeps it in play.
if Union Saint Gilloise,
Taking the piss, that kid.
Watchalong again.
Staying picking up at half-9 now.
if Union Saint Gilloise win the league next season, they fucking qualify directly to next season's Champions League. Like fucking hell! What a rise! What a rise! I swear they used to be one of Belgium's big teams back in the day, back in the 50s or something. I can't remember. Chance here for Como! Oh yeah, speaking of Gary Neville, he's been.
Palatano tripped up and a free kick
Oh, yeah,
for
speaking of
Napoli.
Gary Neville, he got fucking banned from Forest, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So embarrassing.
So yeah.
What a Forest doing? That's so embarrassing.
Union Saint Gilloise. Key club. Crvena Zvezda. And yes, of course, obviously Sunday. Well, obviously, no. Well, obviously Sunday, of course, it is the Portuguese Cup final, the Taça de Portugal final in the Estadio Nacional, of course, as it is Benfica against Sporting. And yet the conference.
Oh, and that was. And it's all starting to boil over a bit here. I think it was Yerry Mina on Politano, I think. Then from the Napoli players like that from him.
And yes, of course, Inter. Of course, Wednesday night, of course, join us for Chelsea against Real Betis in the Conference League final. And I actually think that'll be a good game.
Referee just trying to get things back under control.
I think that'll be a good game. The big.
Maybe it wasn't Yerry Mina. I think it might have been Makwambo instead.
And the big question.
So Politano's been booked.
But the big question is for you, Levinsky. Have you recovered from the historic night on Wednesday, or have you just not recovered at all?
Nearly.
Okay, man. You know what? By the way, this guy's been sending me snaps over the last 2 days with playing the Champions League anthem in his bedroom. Like fucking hell.
Yeah, it was. So Politano and Macumbo are booked.
Who?
And a great chance here for Napoli to steal top place off Inter now from this free kick. 14 now minutes till the break. Still goalless here in Naples. Napoli need to score because as it stands, Inter are the champions again. The goal from Stefan Duvay from a corner.
No. Well, about 15 quid, isn't it?
What are you playing anymore?
And it looks like a VAR check's going on. I don't know what for. Why is it lagging? I don't know what they're checking for, but VAR are looking at something.
I'm playing a 20p goal. Shit.
And yes, of course.
Waste your money on if it's like that.
Get a couple of pops from Sky High.
I'm not saying it's going to pop though, is it?
No, it ain't gonna pop.
Eh?
It ain't gonna pop.
Northern Ireland. Hey.
I don't really know what's going on at the moment, to be honest with you.
Like a Bosnan. That's all dirty Bosnan. Oh dear. Deportivo. And yet Villarreal are certain of Champions League football next year. But the race for the Europa League is quite interesting, actually, because only 1 point separates Celta Vigo, Real Vallecano, and Osasuna.
So the referee just pulling over Di Lorenzo and Diola, just to clarify what's going on. And the crowd's starting to get a little bit agitated now. And the referee eventually gives nothing. So I have no idea what that VAR check was about. But nothing's given in the end. And we're going to start with a Cagliari ball.
It's fine. It's fine.
So that's going to be a free kick for Napoli. Tell a lie, it's a Napoli free kick, I should say. What player he is, by the way? Nico Paz. Baller.
Oh yeah.
Can Napoli find a goal from this free kick?
What's it? If we're not doing it, I don't know. I know I was talking to him. I was just gonna say if I'm not doing anything sometime, I might try and try and do like a Portuguese, like try to be like a Portuguese. The you know like what you do, like La Liga, Serie A, and the Bundesliga and that. I might try and do it for Portugal. I might try and do it for Portugal because the thing is, like, I'm now agitated about how it's going to be next year. If I want to see how if Sporting can keep up the consistency, like without if Gyökeres does eventually decide to leave, and who can Benfica and Porto recruit in the summer. And more importantly, actually, who could get promoted or who can survive? Oh, that AFS. I think I've heard of them. Oh,
Spinazzola.
Vizela.
McTominay. Here's Romani for Napoli. Still 0-0 with less than 10 minutes till the break. They're really pushing for a goal, Napoli, but Cagliari defensively have been quite good.
Oh yeah, Tondela have been promoted back. Terebi! Pepe Reina with a save. Oh yeah, Tondela have been promoted back to Alverca.
Spinazzola again for Napoli. They're really going for it now. Spinazzola, can they get it in the box? They are going to do it, but it's going to be from a corner. Good defending from Zappa.
From the
Cagliari.
Oh, they beat Portimonense. Last year. Oh, Vizela were in the Premier League last
Corner
year.
headed towards goal, and it hits the side netting.
Nice. So AFS are back in. I've got back-to-back seasons where they're trying to avoid relegation to the second division in Portugal. Well, mainly the third division, actually, the promotion race, of course. Belenenses, who I've actually covered on my channel previously. Obviously, they played Pacos Ferreira, a team, funny enough, that Spurs played a couple of years ago in the Conference League. Fucking how time flies. Oh, so lovely Belenenses get back to the top division. Because that means you're going to get free Lisbon.
Di Lorenzo. Here's Politano. Politano trying to take on this man. Still Politano. Oh, and the keeper's fills it. Oh, it's a great save. Spinazzola again, and it's deflected for a corner. And let off there for Cagliari. Bloody hell.
Nacional, Gilvinci, Aruca, Rio Ave. Swear Morientes finished sixth. I swear Morientes
into another game.
I swear.
It's not a bad ball into the box dealt with by Mina for Cagliari.
I swear Morientes finished sixth last year. They finished quite high, didn't they, last year?
From what I've seen in the Inter game, it's not been bad. I don't think Como played that bad.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so fucking happy that Santa Clara are in Europe, you know. I'm so happy. And I really would love it if they get a team from Kazakhstan, because how hilarious would it be? Traveling all the way from the Azores in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean all the way to Kazakhstan for a European away day. That'd be Victoria de Guimaraes. They could still get into Europe.
Spinazzola.
Oh, I think
Gilmore slips it into Anguissa, but he can't get it on target.
I think they can still get in Europe, I think. Because it's what happens is a Portuguese team win the cup or something. Isn't it Europa League that they go to? I don't really know now.
Was there's the Inter fans and their numbers in the away end?
To be fair, Santa Clara, to be fair to them, they actually have been classed this year, to be fair. And obviously Nacional, one of the smallest clubs in Portugal, actually, because of Madeira being that small. Being a small little island, and Funchal as well. I don't know how I know. I don't know how the hell I managed to know loads about Portugal. Portugal like it. I got DeMarco's in here. Who would I think could be a dark horse next season? Bar the big four. Estoril, they've been in Europe. They've been in Europe before. Famalicão. I don't think they've ever been in Europe, I don't think. I know Guimaraes have. Santa Clara, I think they have been in Europe before.
Hello, Roshan. Apologies if I pronounce your name wrong, by the way.
Morientes,
Spinazzola.
Top division, top half club.
Di Lorenzo.
Still remember Jets.
That's with Politano. Politano puts in a decent ball. Oh, what a goal! And it had to be Scott McTominay, didn't it?
Fucking hell.
Who else? Acrobatic from Scott McTominay. And the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona explodes in delirium. Napoli are in front. And the title is heading to Naples as it stands. A huge goal. And what a goal it
fans
was.
are loving it.
The man of their season in many ways, Scott McTominay.
Oh, what goal! Wow. He's
Scott McTominay, what? And you can see on the outside of the stadium as well, the fans who are outside letting off the.
And now, oh,
That is absolutely brilliant from McTominay.
do you know what? Do you know what? You know what? I think he's made the right decision. I genuinely think he's probably made the best decision of his career there. You know.
Just before half time. What a massive moment.
Liga 3.
And you can see the
Sporting's-
fireworks going off outside the stadium.
Ooh. Oh, they play tomorrow.
Those fireworks going off. You can barely see the pitch.
So it's not good. Not looking good at the minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Well, obviously. Oh, VAR in the Inter game. To check the possibility of a red card, I think.
Oh, and Stellini's not happy about something.
And the referee shows a red card. Pepe Reina.
What, for that challenge?
Yeah.
Keeper. Wounded. On his last game retirement, he's got 50% off. What a no.
Yeah, that's a red.
Oh, yeah, they touched him.
And there it is. Pepe Reina in his last game as a footballer.
They touched
Not the
him.
way he wanted to have the send off, but he's gone.
Oh.
Como down's 10.
His fucking big toe glanced his boot.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it.
Oh yeah, was it? Zach. Of course, Kate. Obviously, some massive news. Well, some heartbreaking news actually. One of their promising and young midfield, one of Exeter's most promising and young midfielders, Caleb Watts, obviously has decided against signing a new contract in an unconventional statement.
Conventional.
Unconventional, whatever.
Yeah.
However, he's left Exeter. Of course, that's fine, Dad. He could go to another League One club. But do you know who he chose to go to?
Plymouth.
Could not only be Plymouth Argyle. And that move has not gone down well with the Exeter fans whatsoever.
I mean, you can barely see the pitch, the whole blue smoke surrounding the stadium.
So he's left Exeter.
4 minutes away from, by the way, as well.
He's left Exeter just to go to the enemy. And funnily enough, they'll be playing against each other next season anyway because the Plymouth coming down.
Who scored? Scott McTominay scored.
Because the Plymouth coming down as well.
I can't see. The visibility is very bad.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
2 minutes
I
by the
cannot.
time at Como. Probably going to be a bit more than that.
Only 2 minutes actually, because the VAR was quite quick. That is absolutely unbelievable. Why did BBC call the Europa League the Europa Cup? It's the fucking Europa League. You idiots! Like, if you was to name it, if you was to have a cup into the name, Spurs Parade celebrating the UEFA Cup, that's fine. That's fine. A lot of the older generation still call it the UEFA Cup anyway. I want to say a lot. Oh,
Cagliari is husband
I'm in the
disallowed.
bedroom. I'm sorry, but how the hell have we not left May yet? And then we probably had the best transfer ever. Probably the best transfer of the summer so far. Only just for the fact because he left probably his club that he's been at the academy for just for the enemy in green. That has got to be that is massive traitor alert. That is unbelievable. What's
Going on there? Bit of beef between Romani and one of the Cagliari players.
Has anyone heard of the Merthyr Town by any chance?
What?
Merthyr Town.
No.
Some Welsh
What's
team.
his free kick?
But yeah, they're in the
Good
fucking
save.
conference North next year. So technically, we could have an Anglo-Welsh derby in a sense with Meffer against Chester. Chester next season, fucking hell.
Of course, Como Stadium. If you go at the back of it, that's where Lake Como is.
Yeah, I know. It's class. Oh, do you know what the thing is? I don't know if I should stream it or not. Don't know if I should stream next Sunday. Oldham Southend in the playoff final. But the thing is though, Zach doesn't have DAZN sport, DAZN. Because sadly, that's where the National League
There is
playoff.
a half-time whistle here in Naples, and
That's
it's that
horrendous.
man's goal, Scott McTominay, who, as it stands, Napoli will be champions. If both teams are winning, the title is heading to the south of Italy as it stands. Napoli are champions, but there is still a long time to go. Half-time at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Napoli 1, Cagliari 0.
Half-time
and into
into
switch on. And Cody's gone. Yeah, I think he has to go get his brother from work. Don't get me wrong, he is my best mate, yeah. And I know he's probably going to see this. And if you are seeing, listen, if Cody, if you're seeing this, don't take this into offence, but it's just annoying when I just rather do the European streams on my own. That's no offence. I'm not saying like you're bad and stuff, but like I just rather do it on my own, to be honest with you. But like I said, if you want to join, you want to join. But I'd just rather do it on my own. But people want to join, I'd rather just people like let me know or just ask instead of just not asking, if that makes sense. But mate, I'm seriously though, this quote from Ange is so cold. Listen, by the way, listen to this quote from Ange. Just listen.
And I'll tell you something, I'll leave you with this. All the best television series, season 3 is better than season 2.
How cold is that? How that is mic drop. But yeah, anyway, the second half is underway at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Right, anyway, whether Cody's come back, I don't know. Oh, I've got my iPad's over there. Oh, stop lagging. On the mood. Season 3 is always better than season 2. Coldest mic drop ever. So cold. Anyway, let's update this. Don't think any just made half time. Just realised everything's been moved over there. Half. Here we go. Free kick for Como. Oh, Poor free kick. Any change been made at half time? No. Chance for Cagliari. All good defending from Spinazzola there for Napoli, sorry. Yeremina wins it back for Cagliari. Played up forward, flicked over the top by Viola, but it's dealt with by Alex Mellet for Napoli. Oh, and Kaima shouting for handball. I don't know what for, but Kaima really shouting for a penalty. Don't know what's happened there, but hopefully we'll get a replay in a second. Here's Romani for Napoli. Back to Alex Mellet. Di Lorenzo. Mellet. Romani. Oh, why are you lagging, you cunt? Fuck's sake. Why? They're gonna score. Fucking knew it. Fuck. You fucking piece of shit. And Inter fucking scored as well. I mean, I think I've just joined in time. But yeah, Inter have literally just scored now. And unfortunately, I fucking lagged. Bloody Lukaku scored. Fuck's sake. But yeah, the ball's here with Lukaku. Does really well. Skips past Yeremina. It's good body stress into the bottom corner. 2-0 Napoli. I'm just looking at the Inter goal now. Sends the defender. Switches it onto his left foot. It's a good finish. 2-0 Inter. 2-0 Napoli. And mate, look at that. Bloody hell. And the flares going off inside and outside the stadium. Here's Politano. They could get a third. Ongisa was in there. Cleared away it is by Leperto. Here's Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And Ongisa losing possession there. So as it stands, Napoli are the champions of Italy. Napoli are doing their bit. Inter are doing their bit as well. But they really need Cagliari to try and come back and do him a favour. Yellow card for Lukaku as well because he took his shirt off, but I don't think he really cares. Here's Scott McTominay. Politano. Back to McTominay. Good football being produced here by Cagliari, and they could be in here. Piaccoli's in, but it's really good defending by Romani, who clears it out for a Cagliari throw-in. Of course, Correa, I think Correa scoring both goals, actually. Oh, no, didn't. Not a tell lie, actually. Arnold Inter in here. Here's DiMarco. Oh, I'm lucky there. So, yeah, so Stefan Gerrard and Joaquin Correa with the goals, and also Pepe Reina, the Como goalkeeper, getting sent off as well, which, to be fair, I know I said at first there was a red, but I'll say quite harsh to give a red, to be fair. There was like little contact between Reina and the Inter player. It could be a third here for Inter. Oh, I'm lucky there by Taremi. I think he could be leading Inter. Taremi. I don't know where he's going though. I mean, to be fair, I mean, obviously, I know Cody was here. Wasn't really watching much of the game. But I mean, he was describing a few bits what was going on. But I mean, I had the game on my phone anyway. But like I said, I think Inter played all right. To be fair, I mean, Como have given it a good go. They definitely had some chances, but it's Inter Milan at the end of the day. They're probably the best team in Italy, to be honest with you. And I'll probably say they deserve to be winning. And I'll probably say Napoli deserve to be winning as well. Both teams deserve to be winning. "14th goal this season for Romelu Lukaku." Got McTominay. Throw-in's going Cagliari's way. Cleared forward by Sherry, for Cagliari. No foul given. Against Aguelo. So a change being made here for Cagliari. Triple change actually. Macumbo, Viola, and Sortea are coming off for Cagliari. And it's Martin, Mutantua, and Palomino, who are those triple changes for Cagliari. Oh my, is that Razvan Marin? Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Yeah, it is. Razvan Marin. I remember him from the Euros. Razvan Marin. He was part of the Romania squad at the Euros. I remember him. Well, someone's getting booked here. On the bench, it looks like. Or maybe not. I think it's just a warning. I'm not really sure. But Napoli, no, they are nearly half an hour away from the title. They won it 2 years ago under Luciano Spalletti. And 2 years on, it looks like it's going to be Antonio Conte to guide the Napoleons to another Italian title, unless Cagliari can come up with something and hand the title back to Inter. We're going to see a double change for Napoli as well. David Neres looks like he's coming on. Someone else is coming on as well. Not sure who it is. Here come Como, not a bad ball into the box, and that's an easy collection for Jan Sommer. Ongisa. Romani. Politano driving forward here for Napoli. Still with Politano. I'll move out of the way. And comes off Aguello. And it will be a corner for Napoli. Well, I thought it was going to be a double change. It looks like it is just going to be David Neres coming on. Politano with a short corner to Raspadori. McTominay puts it into the box towards the far post, punched away by the keeper. Cagliari look to get a counter-attack on, but that is easily dealt with by Spinazzola. Gilmore, back to Merit. Bit of a problem here for Inter as Jan Bissek is currently getting treatment at the moment. Of course, they don't want to lose him. Of course, Inter, of course, tonight isn't their final game of the season. As of course, next Saturday, Inter travel to Bavaria in Germany. Of course, Simone Inzaghi taking his side to the Champions League final where they take on Paris Saint-Germain, and they could do without any injuries tonight. But I think Bissek might be going off here. And yeah, I think he is, because Denzel Dumfries is getting stripped and ready for Inter. So this could be a big blow. Jan Bissek looks like he's going off through injuries. A triple change, actually. Bissek, Di Marco, and Çalhanoğlu are off. So Bissek looks like he's going off through injury. But the other two looks like they're fine. And it's going to be Barea, Acerbi, and Denzel Dumfries who are coming on for Inter. I mean, Inzaghi's had to be careful tonight. Well, not really Inzaghi because he is suspended. Well, whoever named the Inter teams, and I had to be careful because obviously, yes, you kind of want to put out a strong team to win the league, but then you've got to be careful as well because the Inter do have the Champions League final next Saturday against PSG. So they had to be a bit careful. And now Napoli will make their change where Matteo Politano departs, gets a good reception from the home fans, and the former Ajax man, David Neres, will be his replacement. And Napoli know they are around half an hour away from the title. Luperto, Ongisa, Romelu Lukaku. Neres looking to get straight back into the action, but Luperto plays it back to Sherry. Here's Luperto. Here's Luperto again. Switching the play there. Palomino. Two parts I keep looking over here because I don't really know any of the Cagliari players. Luperto into Aguello. Just pinging the ball around at the moment, Cagliari. Over the top it is. Can't find Piaccoli, and it's collected by Alex Meret for Napoli. Of course, there is still plenty of other things to play for in this final match week of Serie A. Of course, we've got the title right now between Napoli and Inter. We've got the race for the final Champions League place between Juventus, Roma and Lazio. Fiorentina and Bologna looking to get either Europa League or Conference League football as well. And of course, a big battle from Venezia, Empoli, Lecce, Parma and Hellas Verona, all looking to avoid relegation. Of course, Empoli are facing Hellas Verona, which could be a big game. Of course, Lecce away to Lazio, and Neres immediately. And it's a good save from the keeper, David Neres. after just a few minutes from coming on, nearly making it 3-0 to Napoli, but it's a good save from the keeper. But yeah, like I was saying, Empoli are at home to Verona. That's a big game. Venezia at home to Juventus. Tough game there. Lecce go to Lazio. Parma go to Atalanta. So the teams who are looking to avoid the drop really have some tough games. Probably Empoli, you could say, with the easiest one against Verona, who have conceded, I think the same or just, I think they've conceded the same or 2 lesser goals than Monza. It's quite poor. Of course, tomorrow as well, it is the DFB Pokal final. Bielefeld against Stuttgart. Might go live for that. I don't know, though. The foul there by Palomino on Raspadori. So free kick it is for Napoli. Can Napoli, you could say, put the final nail in Cagliari's coffin? Cleared away by Sherry. Still alive here with David Neres. Puts it back into the box. Lukaku at the far post and just heads wide. And I think he ran a little bit early as the flag is up for offside, so the goal wouldn't have counted anyway. They've really been brilliant tonight, Napoli. I mean, I think Inter have played quite well as well, like I said earlier. And a foul given, handball free kick to Napoli. .66 on the clock at Napoli. 65, just approaching 65 and a half minutes at Como. Neres. And that's gone out. Maybe not. Maybe he has kept it in play. Cleared forward by Sherry for Cagliari. Como are looking a bit defensive at the minute. Mellet. Here's Romani for Napoli. Of course, Napoli also as well back in Europe as well. Of course, they missed out last season, but they will be playing in the Champions League next season, which Napoli are looking forward to that. Could be facing the mighty Spurs. I wouldn't mind that, Napoli if it's on there. Napoli would probably beat us, but who cares? Luperto. Good football here being produced by Cagliari at the minute. Can they get a goal back? It's good defending. In goes the cross. Still alive here for Cagliari. Here's Aguero. Aguero's dispossessed by David Neres. He's done really well to win that back, David Neres. Ongisa. Cagliari win it back. Oh, shut your legs, mate. This is good play here. And it's good defending this time by Scott McTominay. Because as it stands, Scott McTominay, Billy Gilmour, the first Scottish internationals to win the Italian title in 120 years. Very long time ago. I do feel bad for what I said about Cody, to be honest. I mean, I have messaged him, and he seems fine with it. I don't think we'll ever fall out. Raspadori. Oh, good chance there for Kaimo. It's a good ball down the line. Here's Ongisa. Good defending by Yeremina. Of course, any Everton fans watching the stream, Yeremina, of course, former Everton player. Napoli are 20 minutes away from the title. Inter doing their job at the minute, winning 2-0 away at Como. They are really needing Cagliari to do them a favour, but it looks really unlikely as the title is getting closer and closer towards Naples. They could get a third here in Napoli as Neres plays it back to Di Lorenzo, and it goes to Andre Ongisa. Scott McTominay. Of course, two former Premier League players on the score sheet for Napoli tonight. Two former Manchester United players on the score sheet in Scott McTominay and Romelu Lukaku. Ongisa. Neres. Yeremina. Shelly. Aguero. Billy Gilmour. Here's Scott McTominay. Ongisa. Went back quite quickly there by McTominay. Meret. Been pressed here by Mutandwa. Here's Ongisa for Napoli. Into the feet of McTominay. Lukaku. Cagliari win it back. Oh, great tackle. Maybe not as Ongisa. And the Cagliari player injured there. Again, it was the captain, Diawolo. Some more changes are upcoming for Inter in their game. Taremi is, I think, coming off, and I think it's going to be Marko Arnautovic who's coming on for Inter. So Ajuela goes off and Obert is on for Cagliari. Free kick for Cagliari. Can they make it an interesting final 15 minutes? They can't. It's a good clearance by Meret. Doesn't really look like Como are going to get a goal in their game. Could probably go on. It looks like Inter are probably going to go on and win that game. But Cagliari are pushing for a goal. As the ball goes into the box, Mina Rising just climbs up a bit too early. And then Oibert flying in there. So on comes the son of Diego Simeone, Giovanni. Simeone will replace the goal scorer of the second goal, Romelu Lukaku. A great finish it was. And Diego Simeone's son, Giovanni, coming on for the final 14 and a half minutes as Napoli look to see out and claim the Scudetto. Of course, there is Conte. It looks like it's in some random box. Luperto. Obert. Here's Harry Mina. Neres. Back to Romani. Millet. I'll make them into Galea. I'm fired over the bar by Aslani there for Inter. Who scored for Betis? Betis Anthony. Of course it was. Isco assist as well. I don't think that's fair, by the way, that Real Betis get 2 days extra to prepare for the final, and Chelsea don't. Obviously, I want Chelsea to lose because I'm a Tottenham fan, but I don't think that's fair. For Maresca's got a point, to be fair. Of course, by the way, go follow ZachT_streams on Twitch, where I'll be streaming the Premier League final day. David Neres. Oh, and Neres is through on goal here. Could it be game, set, and match? Neres. Still Neres. Neres. And it's eventually Cagliari get a lot of players back defending and deny the ex-Ajax man of his goal. We are going to see a change in goal for Cagliari, as Alan Sherry will be replaced in a moment, and it will be Giuseppe Chiococci coming on in a moment. Don't know why they're doing that. Normally when teams do that, the player's retiring. I don't think Sherry... To be fair, I think Adam Summerton did say Sherry's on loan from someone, so I don't know. But Topolovic coming on for Inter. Never heard of him before. But he'll replace Zalewski. Napoli are the lowest scoring team to win the league. I did not know that. But yeah, Nico Paz and Van der Brent are coming off for Como. I mean, what a player he is, by the way, Nico Paz. Absolute baller. Ikone and Iovine coming on as well for Como. 9 minutes left here. 9 minutes until Napoli are champions. Simeone. No foul, says the referee. As Cagliari look to break forward and look to make a bit of a nervous ending to the game here in the metropolitan city of Naples. Here's Piccoli. And Chiocci's just waiting now. And here he is. So here is the change in goal. And it is Chiocci who is on for Cagliari. And Napoli players joining in with the fans. They know that the title is near. It looks like Ongisa is coming off. And we're going to see Philip Billing on loan from Bournemouth. Looks like he's going to be coming on in a moment. You can kind of sense that the party is starting inside the Maradona. I think Napoli know that they've probably done enough. And it looks like the title for Inter and their defence looks like it will be coming to an end. Unless Cagliari can score 2 goals in the remaining less than 7.5 minutes. But that really looks unlikely. It's actually, well, we're going to see a triple change actually for Napoli. Sorry, Billing will be one of them to come on. So Anguissa goes off through injury. Billing will come on. Mazzocchi will also be coming on as well. So it's Anguissa, Spinazzola and Raspadori who are off for Napoli. And it is Ngone, Mazzucci and Philip Billing. Listen to the roar from Raspadori. Listen to the roar from Raspadori, by the way. Crazy. Five minutes left until Napoli are champions of Italy for the first time in 2 years. I mean, who would have thought at the start of the season that Napoli would win the league? Certainly not me. I mean, I think I said Napoli would finish like 7th or something. Don't think anyone really expected Napoli to be where they are. Everyone was probably expecting the likes of Juve to be up there. Inter, obviously. I think I said AC Milan to finish 2nd. God, that was a stinker of a prediction. But I mean, to be honest, you gotta give the credit Napoli deserve, and especially Antonio Conte has done a brilliant job. And maybe no Europe's helped them, but it's going to be a lot tougher next season with Europe. Going to have to, get used to that switch over from Europe to the league. Obviously, even as well with the cup competitions, as well the Coppa Italia, Italian Supercoppa, which I'm assuming they're going to be part of. Here come Cagliari. Can they make it a really interesting finish? Maybe they could. Why is he shooting? I have no clue why. Neres. Can they put the icing on the cake? David Neres. And it's a really good defending there by Luberto for Cagliari. And it's unlucky there by Matandwa. Napoli players and staff jumping up and down, joining in with the supporters. They know that surely they have done it. The title edging closer to the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. A second title in 2 seasons. In 3 seasons, I should say. Of course, Napoli won it 2 years ago. Then it was Inter. Now it's Napoli again. Here's Alex Mervitz. Philip Billing. And a foul on Masucci, and it'll be a free kick for Napoli. Brilliant atmosphere inside the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona as we tick in the next 20 seconds into the 89th minute. 88th minute in Como. Inter still leading by 2 goals to nil. A red card as well for the Como goalkeeper Pepe Reina in his final matches of footballer. In goes the cross from Billing. Donna. McTominay. Oh, don't lag. Oh, Valencia has equalised. Scott McTominay, who I've just found out, by the way, has got more goals in Serie A than the man, the myth, the legend, Dennis Law. That's crazy. 5 minutes of added time here at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. 5 minutes until Napoli are Italian champions again. But Cagliari do have a free kick. Can they make it a really interesting last 5 minutes? You can see the flares there, the green, white and red, the colours of the Italy flag from the Ultras. In goes the free kick. Still alive here, and it's in the end straight to Alex Miller, the attempt by the captain, Diola. Easily claimed by the goalkeeper. And 3 minutes added time in Como. And I think Inter now realise that their defence of the title is over. It looks like it is going to be Napoli's night. You can see there Lautaro Martinez's face. He looks really disappointed. He looks really upset. I mean, understandably so. Inter so close to becoming the first team since Juventus to win back-to-back titles. Of course, I mean, Inter in that period did back-to-back. I mean, because obviously they won the league for 9 seasons running. I mean, potentially Napoli could be champions before this game finishes. Because obviously 3 minutes, there's only 2.5 minutes left in this game. And there's only 3 minutes left in the Napoli game. So as soon as the full-time whistle goes at Como, Napoli are champions. The celebration's really starting to get louder and louder inside Naples. 1 minute left in Como. Napoli can smell the title again. There's 2 minutes left in this game. There is a minute. Well, I don't know because they're showing a replay. I'll hopefully we'll find out again in a second. And there is 35 seconds left in Como. "11 seconds to go in Como. 11 seconds left. The 3 minutes are up. This is surely last kick of the game in the Inter game. Good save from Sommer. And there is full time in Como. And for now, for now, Napoli are champions. There is still a minute left in this game. You can see there, I think the Napoli coaching staff and players have found out it is full time. But it looks like there's no chance Cagliari are scoring 2 goals in the 25 seconds, whatever how long left there is. And it looks like Napoli have done it. You can see that they've got the champions stuff ready. They're ready to celebrate. In goes the cross. And the flag's up anyway. I think it's going to be a foul, actually. Yeah, it is. It's a free kick for Cagliari. Doesn't mean much. The 5 minutes are up. And any minute now, Napoli are about to be crowned Italian champions for 2025. Fireworks being set off outside the stadium. Surely to be the last kick of the game. In goes the free kick. Cleared away by McTominay. They just want the final whistle now. And there it is. Napoli are champions of Italy again. Naples has its glory. The title is back in the city of Naples. It's Conte who has guided Napoli to glory. He did it in 2021 with Inter. And 4 years later, he's done it with Napoli. Napoli have won Serie A. Naples can have its party. The party can begin now. Long into the night. Inter losing the title by a single point. They came so close. Inter lose the title. They needed for Cagliari to do them a favour. Inter did their bit. They won away at Como. But Cagliari couldn't do Inter the favour. Tears of joy inside the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. Look what it means. The trophy's there at the Maradona, ready to be given to Napoli soon. It's their night. Fireworks being set off in the city of Naples. Napoli, for the first time in 2 years, are champions of Italy again. But it still could be a successful season for Inter. They have got the Champions League final next week against Paris Saint-Germain. So a trophy can still be won for Inter. But it's Napoli's night. They're champions again. Napoli 2, Cagliari 0. And in the other game, Como 0, Inter 2. Napoli are champions of Italy again. And look at that. Look at the party go. can see again with the number 4, their 4th title, I think, Napoli. And look how much it means to him. And there he is. There's Antonio Conte. He's on the pitch. He is an Italian champion again. What a job that man is doing, eh? And of course, Lukaku and Conte won the league together at Inter, and they've won it again, this time with Napoli. Never I thought Napoli would be champions. I never thought I'd see that at the start of the season. But here we are. Some of the other big clubs in Italy, because they just simply haven't put it as on. It just comes a little bit deeper, doesn't it? When you win a Scudetto in Naples, for what it means to the fans. All the league titles that any other team in central and southern Italy. Roma, they are level with 3 titles. Well, the question is now, can Napoli defend it going into next season? I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but we'll let Napoli enjoy the moment for now. We'll let them enjoy it for now. I won it with Juve as well. Forgot he won it with Juve. I've bloody forgot Conte won it with Juventus, didn't they? Was it with Juve? I think he was manager of Juve, wasn't he? To be fair for they've got a point. To be fair, Inter, they've had a good season. Yes, they're going to be disappointed they've lost the league, but overall, it has been. I mean, they could still win a trophy anyway. They've still got the Champions League next week, which they could do it.
I told them, and they laughed. I told them, and they didn't believe. But here we are. And we're here because of this unbelievable group of people, players, staff, absolute heroes, led by the legend, Sun Min, Cookie Rivera, James Madison, and Guillermo Vicario. All of them heroes, and they did it all for you. Because you deserve it. This club deserves it. And I'll tell you something, I'll leave you with this. All the best television series, season 3 is better than season 2. Boys, I fucking love you. We fucking won the Europa League. And you all deserve it. Thank you.
The final whistle, a check of the watch.
Look at him, I mean, fair play. Fair play. He just stacked it.
After that forward into the was fucking unbelievable.
Winnie. 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 Oi. Winnie. Shh. Winifred. Winnie. No. Oi. No. Sorry about that. Let me look at her.
After that forward into the feeling was fucking unbelievable.
Go on, Brendan. They lifted up Conte. He's so good at him, McTominay. What a player.
Chill out, boys. I fucking love you. Really fucking wonder you're up on it. And you all deserve it. Thank you. You deserve it, my friends. As they count in, it's now time. We're going to ask you to take hold of the trophy. Boys, this is not no introduction needed. Don't go so I don't reach out and continue to do this. At the end of the day, you won't really care about tournament one for me properly. Yeah, I really do. I really do. How they, how, I just, I don't understand. At the end of the no. I'm happy we didn't win. Yeah. Ollie Booze has now cancelled his next few shows after having to walk off stage in Glasgow. Let me explain.
Give her Jonathan, by the way.
This season saying he always wins things in his second season, and that proved to be correct. And now he's decided in front of all of the Spurs, in front of everybody, to drop an out a season 3 line. He wants to double down on everything. Came for a quick warm-up. What the fuck, man? I've recreated the job.
Saudi investors are in.
I told them, and they laughed. We have a double celebration today. You may not know, it's Brennan Johnson's birthday today. So I think it's only right we sing Johnson again, ole, ole. Johnson again, ole, ole. Johnson, Johnson again. One, two, three. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Winifred. Oi. Winnie. Oi. Go inside now. Are they going to do this bloody presentation or not?
This must be so special now, getting to share it with this many people. I mean, you couldn't possibly have predicted there would be this many turning up today. Yes, exactly. It's this. And go to work hard!
Speed met Infantino. What? How does that just happen? How the hell does that happen?
Let's talk about Manchester United, bro. Let's talk about Manchester United, man. Why are we playing like that? For real. You can keep it until the 14th of June, then you have to bring it because we need it for the kickoff. Yo! It's actually the kickoff ball? Kickoff ball, absolutely. Oh, that's lit. And it's incredible. It's unique. It's special. And it's not doesn't finish here because it's like, what the hell? It has a magic piece. Right? This doesn't happen in other schools. Yo, W's in the chat. And Ronaldo might play for one of the teams as well. Really? Wait for Ronaldo to World Cup. Have you ever heard about it? Yeah, you heard about it? I actually heard it in the car. What is the odds of me? What do you think about Lamine Yamal? Messi or Ronaldo?
Well, I've done the trophy lift, yeah.
This is how Wrexham could win the trophy. Tottenham having a trophy parade for a Europa League is so cringy and embarrassing. It's the sort of reaction you'd have if you genuinely didn't know anything about football. Or, alternatively,
Was he better? Oh, hang on. Where was he better? Look at his eyes, yeah. No, I'm going to go and see, mate. Your job.
Welcome back, everyone. So Napoli, the Serie A champions, we await the trophy presentation. Just a look ahead to what we've got to come. Some fantastic games. The Women's Champions League final tomorrow from Lisbon, where it's very warm indeed and top at the moment. Arsenal against the holders Barcelona. The final day of the Premier League sees Aston Villa chasing a Champions League place. Head to Old Trafford. We'll see how Manchester United react to their Europa League final disappointment Sunday at 3 o'clock. Then we're off to Poland. What could be a really good game between Real Betis and Chelsea for the Conference League final Wednesday 6:30. We start on 1, and then the big one, the Champions League final live from Munich next Saturday, 31st of May from 6 p.m. on TNT Sports 1. So we await their presentation. Let's just have a look back on the game. You're wondering what the delays, by the way. They decided to hold the manager press conferences before the presentation of the trophy, which I find a little strange, I've got to say, but that's what they decided to do, and that's why we have this delay, just in case you're wondering. It was an early effort from
What? Why? Why are they doing the manager press conferences? What? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Like, why?
What kind of technology is this?
Spinazzola with 7 minutes of the first half remaining. Showing the goalkeeper was struggling all night with crosses coming in or wide free kicks, corners. He spilled that one to Spinazzola. Just trying to take the shot through traffic, can't force it over the line. Tackled with two different clubs now, also running the Juve in 2019. Spinazzola, he's played a big part in particularly in the closing weeks of the season with injuries. Politano eventually with a cross, and the start of that really, Scott McTominay. The modern day darling of the Maradona right now. Well, look at the strength. Holding up Sapa. Politano with a stand-up cross, but lovely technique. Look at this. This will be a picture for the newspapers tomorrow morning. The technique from Scott McTominay to finish this off. Beautiful timing. Gets right in the middle of the ball. Sherry probably a goal, could do better. And they crave the second goal. Napoli just after half time. They came with Lukaku. Getting rid of Yeremina. Rodolfo not strong enough. And then that was it. At this point, 2-0 up on 50 minutes. No way back for Cagliari. And they knew it as well with the staff all emptying out onto the pitch. But this was a goal for me that summed up what's so good about Romelu Lukaku. The strength, the commitment, the desire, the skill, the finishing ability, all rolled into one. Just look at the way that he holds off the defenders. I love the little chop inside there. And Adolfo just couldn't get near him. It's the footwork, it's the strength. It's the time you spend away in the gym working on the strength and getting rid of Adolfo. That was the massive goal of the game. And they tried to add to it. Lukaku raced away, found David Neres, who came off the bench. Just couldn't quite make it 3. Second half from a Napoli standpoint was very, very comfortable. Lukaku led the line so well up against Yeremina tonight as well. He physically can be quite imposing. But I felt that they dealt with the occasion, the pressure, so well throughout the night. Napoli was a little bit nervy when it was 1-0 to Inter. This was another opportunity that fell away. Lukaku just got a little push there that I think put him off slightly. Yeah, probably a little bit of tight legs, putting so much into the game, physically and mentally. It's a nice cross up from David Neres. Inches wide from Lukaku.
But the Napoli players interrupted Conte's press conference. I know, I'm ending the stream. This is taking too long. Congrats, Napoli.